welcome and thank you so much for joining me, Alyssa Arundell, for your April 2021 tarot card reading. For this month, we're going to pull 3 tarot cards to look into the personal development side of what this month can offer. And then we're going to pull an oracle card to just explore that more spiritual side of what may be happening. But this is a general reading and I hope that you do get something from it. But if you would like to reach out for your personal one-to-one consultation with me, I'd be honored to work with you, and I'll leave that info in the description box down beneath this video, as well as your free 3-card tarot reading if you would like to explore that. But without further ado, let's get into this month and see what the cards hold for you. Hello Pisces, and welcome to your April 2021 tarot card reading. Let's have a little look at what is on the cards for you this month, Pisces. So the first card that is the beginning of your month is the Lovers. This is a beautiful card, particularly if you are looking for a new relationship or looking to improve your current relationship in some way. When the Lovers comes up in terms of a relationship, it either means that something new is going to come into your situation that feels really uplifting, or that the communication in a current situation is going to get a lot better. This could even be between, work colleagues, family, or friends, but typically it is between, two romantically involved people. Because if we look, they're chatting to each other, and they might be having a disagreement, or they're trying to see where each other is coming from. And this is the mind trying to be able to communicate with these two forces. And then we have this beautiful angel here that is really helping soothe and bring some harmony towards this discord. So I really think that could be positive. In traditional tarot, when it was very first created, this card was actually named Choice rather than the Lovers. So it could be a choice between 2 potential suitors this month, Pisces, or it could be a choice between 2 things that you really love. And it's not to say that if you love one thing, you have to give another thing up, but something is going to require your priority and your full attention this month. And you just have to weigh up what situation or what person needs your help more in the month of April. As we move more into the middle of the month, Pisces, the next card is also a major arcana card. So major arcanas represent big milestones in our life or big things happening. The High Priestess is a figure who knows everything. In this book that she has all the secrets to every question in the universe. She's the most knowledgeable. But she doesn't get involved in situations unless somebody asks her input or asks her opinion. So what does this say about your month then, Pisces? Well, I think you may learn some kind of secret or some kind of truth, and you're thinking about whether to tell a person what has happened. Usually the guidance would be, if it's something that is very serious that needs to be said, go for it. Even if your gut is confused, if it's something that is going to save somebody from a potential harmful situation, then you must speak up. But if it is something that is more not to do with you or not going to, harm them, and it might emotionally upset them, but you have to weigh up whether or not it's going to be one of those shoot the messenger situations, because sometimes people already know the truth of a situation, but they don't want to admit it to themselves. Or sometimes you end up looking like the bad guy if you've relayed too much information. Or indeed, we sometimes get called a know-it-all, the kid that puts their hand up in class the most. And it's sad because, that child's done a lot of work and is very bright and wants to engage and wants to show their talents and be accepted, but their peers can get jealous or things can creep in. So just weigh up this month whether something needs to be said or not. You will have the knowledge to deal with it, but it will depend on a case-by-case basis on how you should deal with that. So please listen to your guidance and intuition. And then the final card for the end of the month here, Pisces, is another major. You can't make spreads up sometimes. This is the World. This is brand new things opening up to you. It's coming full circle. The World is the end of the major arcana set. So really what you have here is a situation where you're coming to the end of a cycle, and the card that comes after this is the Fool. And every card in between the Fool and the World is part of our journey. So the loose ends that you have to sort of tie up before you move on to this new chapter is something to do with lovers and choice, and something to do with some knowledge that you've attained. And once you've figured out how to deal with those two things in particular, then a brand new start can really begin. The World is just this celebration of one thing ending and another thing renewing, and it tells us here that we can only ever move forwards. Sometimes it feels like we're going back in time, or we're taking a step back when things go wrong, but we can never go back. We can only keep going forwards, because you're not the same person you were in the past. And isn't that quite a remarkable thing, that we are always forever changed, and that's the only thing that's certain in life? So some big stuff happening for you spiritually, definitely in the month of April there, Pisces. Now let's pull a Dragon Oracle card to see what spiritual energy is coming in for you. The card that comes up here is Serene. You want some peace. If there have been dramas in the workplace, or between families, or perhaps a friend in particular has been going through a tough time, and you feel you know something about their situation and you don't know how to handle it, all you want is some peace now, some serenity. And sometimes peace isn't just bestowed upon us. It's something that we have to go in search of. It's something that we have to claim for ourselves, Pisces. And so I do think some time off from the drama, if any dramas are happening, you have to put your foot down and say, no, I'm not willing to work this weekend, or I'm not willing to do this late shift, or I'm not willing to go to that gathering if you're allowed to, wherever you are, or I don't want to do the washing up tonight. Claim back some time, space and energy, so that you can please find some serenity, because actually towards the end of the month, these brand new beginnings are happening. You want to make sure you're rested enough to at least enjoy them, Pisces. So there you have your April 2021 tarot card reading. Thank you so much for joining me this month and sharing the space with you. I so look forward to reading for you again next month. But if you would like to reach out to me for that live one-to-one consultation, I'd be honoured to work with you. And I'll leave that information of how you can do that in the description box beneath this video. But until we speak again next month, stay safe and take care. Alyssa.